Crystal's Revenge is here, and we're going to be taking a look at, honestly, some of the more interesting goodies that this set is going to bring to the table. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So the videos are out. No surprise in here. You're going to find a lot of the Blackwing cards in here as amazing pieces to add to your collection. Honestly, they really did good here reprinting the former Blackwing cards because Edison format needed these cards. We needed availability for these. So Konami did a really good job with that. And in addition, a majority of the Crystal Beast that you're going to see in this set for the reprints are going to look fantastic as ultra rare. So there's some big key points there. Easy to get Blackwings for Edison format because some of those things were really paywalled, and Crystal Beast upgrades for you. Now, one of the first things you're going to see here is the new G-Golem Link 4. A lot of the G-Golem stuff in here, a lot of people are asking about. You're like, well, what's the purpose of these G-Golem tokens that we got in Mavens? Well, you finally have your answer to that question. It's for the new support that they dropped in this set. It's just they released the token before the set, which actually, I guess, doesn't make much sense. Now, one of the things down here is the Amazonas Hot Spring, which ended up getting the censored art. They were wearing tights in the hot spring. So before you were like, lost art? Quite possibly in the near future. I just found that to be something interesting that I wanted to point out here. And we also got the ninjutsu art of Mosquito Marching. Special summon up to 2 level 4 insect monsters from your hand with the same level of summoning 2. And if you control a number 2 Ninja Shadow Mosquito, manage this card from your graveyard and target one face-up monster your opponent controls up to the number of insect monsters you control. Place hallucination counters on each of them. And the effects of any of those monsters with hallucination counters are negated. It's actually kind of cool. It is actually kind of cool that we have a ninjutsu art of the mosquito now. You're going to get the chance to do some relatively cool things. So wrapping up your first image here, kind of what you would expect per se out of this set. I'm actually happy with that per se. Now as we move on over here to the second image, these are two things that I'm excited about. We've got Thunderball. At the end of the damage step, you have a monster battling, special summon this card from your hand, and then you can send one trap from your hand or set on your field of graveyard, destroy all monsters in this card's column. And if this card or monster is destroyed by battle or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, target one card in the graveyard, roll a 6-sided dice. If the result is a 6, add that card to your hand. It's not a good card, but it's a fun card. We also see that Blackbeard gets a reprint as a secret rare. Now, this is beautiful. This is one of my favorite secret rare upgrades that we've seen in quite some time. So I will give Konami a lot of credit for this. They did a fantastic job upgrading this. Now, two big things in this set that I'm excited for. One is Dice Dungeon, which is a field spell. When this card is activated, add 1 dimension dice from your deck to your hand. And at the start of the battle phase, you can activate effects. Each player rolls a 6-sided dice and applies an effect based on the roll. So if you roll 1, lose 1,000 attack, 2, gain 1,000 attack, 3, lose 500, 4, gain 500, and then 5 is half, and then 6 is double. Now, I know that, that might not mean a lot, but Dimension Dice is what we care about here. If you control a card with an effect that requires a dice roll, alright, you contribute 1 monster, especially a monster with an effect that requires a dice from your hand or deck. Now, this is one of the cards I've been personally excited for, because having an actual searcher in terms of, dice search ability and things like that, it doesn't do a whole lot, but it definitely opens up the door for some cool little fun plays here. We also got the Odd Eye Seer finally after a long time. Now, one other interesting thing about this set was Konami actually reprinted things in here from the set that needed reprints. Hi Toon stuff. Yes, the Toon Harpy Lady, a lot of the Toon stuff got some pretty nice upgrades in here in Secret Rare and Ultra, and this was nice. And then Artemis here got the Secret Rare upgrade as well. Honestly, everything here looking pretty solid so far. Next up is more, you're going to get to see some more of the Blackwing reprints that we formerly talked about here with Breeze, Sirocco, Blizzard, and Graham down here. Once again, these are all cards that you needed to see these former upgrades and pushing in for. So good stuff with that, Konami. Now, one thing you will see here is you'll see the Dark Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle here. All of the European versions of these Dark Crystal Beast pop beautifully. I'm actually pretty much in love with how they were doing these. So I will say all of the Dark Crystal base from what I've seen so far are secret rare in the set. So that is actually amazing to see. And then the Doodle stuff up here, we knew that Tyranno was going to be a secret rare because it was at the YCS previously as a giant card out of the weekend. So no surprise there. And then Stego following it up as a secret as well. So the Tyranno I'm happy about. We're finally getting it. So some good stuff there. And then, of course, we are finally getting Doom Kaiser Dragon in a reprint. Konami has held back so long on Doom Kaiser. Like, this, and you'll see Revived King Hades here in a little bit. But this set did a really good job, once again, at reapproaching those previous cards that we needed. And I mean, once again, how many Blackwing reprints have you seen in this set? I know I didn't grab a picture of, like, Bora the Spear and things like that, but the last time that those particular cards saw value in like reprints, I think the Bora the Spear ultra rares formerly were $10-11 from the Legendary Collection set back in the day, and that's too much money for no real purpose. So once again, good job on some of those key reprints. All right, now as we move on along here, you're going to see Fright for Patchwork and Egypt Chain getting reprints. To be honest with you, Fright for Patchwork and Egypt Chain really should not have been the crazy value that they were. They definitely needed some reprint value there. Quackimero Supplier finally gets a reprint. How long has it been, Supplier? Like, this is ridiculous to me that they held back this long until now to give Supplier a reprint. So, good stuff. Finally, Konami. All right. Salaman Great Circle also got an ultra printing. I believe that that's now the highest version for Salaman Great Circle, if I recall. And you're also going to see the secret Toon page flip here. Toon page flip has been so much value, man. Like, it's crazy to me how expensive that those cards were. And somebody's going to be like, well, they just ruined the value of my Toon deck. No, they just made it more budget friendly. Toon shouldn't cost an arm and a leg to build for the casual player base. And we also got Toolbox here. Gives you the ability to basically mini pseudo Power Tool Dragon for an actual equip card. This card, I know a lot of people are going to look at it and be like, really? Like, there's an application here for it? Yes. I think the card is actually very solid. Up here, you also have the Revived King Hades, which I just talked about. Thank you, Konami. They've needed reprints for so long. Utopic Future Draco, also getting a reprint here as a secret rare is kind of interesting. Chaos Creator gets another secret print, which I'm fine with. You have two more Blackwing cards in here, one being the Towers and then another one being Simone. Those were pretty good, solid choices here. The Amethyst Cat looks really good in secret rare, and then number 100 Dragon gets another reprint in secret rare. Everything here on this image is pretty stacked overall. Like, I'm genuinely very impressed with these, like, really impressed. All right, and the last image that we have here, there's a lot to unpack here, but Borreload Savage Dragon being in this set, anybody surprised about that? We've needed a reprint for that thing for so long since its tin version. All right, Celine in here is a secret rare. I'm actually very excited for the secret rare version of that, actually. And you see Toon Bookmark down there is a secret rare as well, so and Toon Blackluster Soldier as well. You're getting rewarded for all of the Toon stuff. Now, we also got Ian Shuffle in here. Lets you shuffle an Elemental Hero or a Neospatian you control in your deck. You can special summon an Elemental Hero or a Neospatian with a different name from your deck. All right, and then you can banish this card from your graveyard You can banish this card and shuffle from your graveyard into your deck, either an Elemental Hero or a Neospatian, or one Elemental Hero Neos and draw a card. It's actually kind of a little cute card, but it's definitely interesting. And of course, you have a lot here. Like the Clockwork Knight finally making its way here in secret rare. It looks absolutely beautiful. The Sapphire Pegasus also looks amazing. Cobalt Eagle secret looks good. Bayu got a reprint as a secret rare. Toon Error is in here as an ultra rare reprint, which is good. Avendred Savior in here as an ultra rare. And then, of course, the big ol' access code talker up there as well. Like this set, like I said, very, very stacked for, you know, the key reprints. Is there anything in here that's like too crazy? Not that I've seen, but I am happy with the alternate foils that we're getting. Does this stack up with any other battle set? It leaves a little bit to be desired, that's for sure. So, what do you guys think? Please, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.